Hey guys, Pamela Mack over here. Today we're going to go over progressions for the swing. So the swing is one of those exercises that can be picked up pretty easily. You want to keep your form really good, but there are steps that you should make sure, or exercises that you should make sure that you have under control, done to complete, 100% complete best form, and that your clients do too. So the first one's going to be good morning stretch, and you can use a piece of PVC, you can use a broomstick, anything, any long type of pole, but you're going to get it to touch 3 points of contact. So you'll see here it's behind my head, in my upper back, and then on my butt. And as you hinge at your hips, you want that PVC or whatever tool you're using to stay in contact with those 3 points. So I don't want the PVC to come off my head, I don't want it to come off my upper back, and I don't want it to come off my butt. I'm going to hinge back at my hips with a little bend in my knees, keeping my shins nice and straight, so vertical, up and down to the floor. Nice flat back. I'm going to go almost to parallel with my torso to the floor, but not all the way. So this I'm going to feel if my hamstrings are tight, in my hamstrings here at the bottom, up into my glutes. If you're not used to keeping your back that rigid, you may feel a little cramp in your back as well. Once that's mastered with body weight, then we're going to move on to the kettlebell RDL. So same movement pattern. We're going to start with the kettlebell in between your feet. You have that nice, pretending that the dowel or the PVC is there. That nice good morning stretch pattern. Grab the handle of the kettlebell. You're going to stand all the way up at the top, fully extending both the hips and the knees so that you're in this nice standing position. Hinge back down. You don't have to take the kettlebell all the way to the floor, but you do want to make sure that those shins stay vertical, little bend in your knee, lots of bend in your hip, your back stays nice and flat, shoulders are back, full extension here. Definitely squeeze your glutes at the top, so contract your butt muscles. So that's the second one. So first we had the good morning stretch with the PVC, then we have the RDL with the kettlebell, then we can move on to the swing. So body weight, strength-based movement, and now the power-based movement, the kettlebell swing. So all this you'll notice as we start to do the swing stays the same. Good morning stretch. Now I'm going to step away from the kettlebell, back about a foot, maybe 2 feet. Here's the bottom of my good morning stretch. I'm going to use that first initial hike back as my pre-swing. Stand all the way up at the top. Again, fully extending my hips and my knees. I'm going to contract my glutes at the top. I'm going to make sure my hips extend, my knees extend. The kettlebell is going to be nice and weightless at the top. I should be able to let go of it. Let it hike back down behind my butt at the bottom or behind my hips. And then we're going to stop the same way we started. So in this nice, good morning stretch pattern, and then stand back up. All right? So you're going to master that body weight PVC good morning stretch first, then the strength-based Romanian deadlift pattern with the kettlebell, then proceed to the 2-arm swing as your progressions to teach yourself or clients up to learning the kettlebell swing properly.